Millions of people believe they're going to heaven. Jesus said some of them won't find out the truth until it's already too late. So how do you know, right now, before your final breath, where your soul is actually headed? 6 signs. The Bible lays out every one of them, and the 6th isn't a sign at all. It's the final confirmation. Start here. A man is nailed to a cross, and he's got minutes left. Not years to fix his life. Minutes. He's a criminal, condemned for something bad enough to kill him for it. No church behind him, no baptism, no time to make anything right. On his other side, another criminal is mocking Jesus, daring him to prove he's real by getting them both down off that cross. But this one doesn't ask for rescue. He rebukes the other criminal, admits he deserves exactly what he's getting, then turns his head toward Jesus and says 4 words. Jesus, remember me. That's repentance, recognition, and faith packed into one dying sentence. He's not asking for anything for himself. He's just trusting Jesus is who he says he is. Jesus doesn't say, "We'll see." Doesn't say, "If you'd live differently." He says, "Today, not someday. Today, you'll be with me in paradise." A dying criminal had no religious resume to offer. No baptism, no obedience, no years of proof he could point to. What he had was faith. Real, complete, and enough. So what did Jesus see in those 4 words that other people spend a lifetime pretending to have? Sign 1. Your trust in Jesus is complete, not partial, not backed up by anything else you're bringing to the table. That's what those 4 words actually were. Not a performance, not a bargain, just surrender. Now here's a story that looks nothing like that one, until you get to the end. A boy is 17, thrown into a pit by his own brothers, sold for 20 pieces of silver to strangers headed to Egypt. Decades later, that same boy is the 2nd most powerful man in the country, the kind of power that ends lives with a single order. His brothers walk into his palace, starving, bowing to a stranger, begging for grain. They have no idea it's him. He knows exactly who they are. He could destroy them right now. Instead, he tests them first, watches to see if the men who once sold their own brother have actually changed. Then he reveals himself and chooses reconciliation over revenge. Forgiving them didn't undo the pit, didn't hand him back 17 lost years. And forgiveness by itself isn't what saves anyone. Plenty of people forgive and never think about God once in the process. So what makes this different? It's what the forgiveness reveals. A heart already remade before he had the power to get even. Sign 2. Your faith has already begun rebuilding you from the inside, so bitterness no longer runs your decisions. Now flip it again, because sign 3 isn't about a test at all. It's about the moment you assumed you'd already passed one. 10 bridesmaids, 1 wedding, same lamps, same oil, same job. Wait for the groom. 5 bring extra oil just in case. 5 figure they've got enough. Midnight comes, hours later than anyone expected. The lamps start dying. 5 girls panic and run into the dark for more oil. The second they're gone, the groom arrives. The door shuts behind him. They come back breathless, pounding on it, and the voice on the other side says 3 words. I don't know you. They weren't strangers wandering past the wedding. They were part of the bridal procession from the beginning, until the door closed, and they weren't. Sign 3. You're not just present, you're prepared. with or without a warning. Because the warning doesn't always come. But here's what nobody tells you about the girls locked outside. Not one of them thought she was unprepared. That's what makes sign 4 worse. Picture a road so packed you can't see where it ends. Thousands of people, shoulder to shoulder, sure of themselves, because when this many people agree on a direction, how could they all be wrong? Jesus points somewhere else entirely. A gate so narrow, only one person can pass through at a time. So unremarkable, most people walk right past it. That one, he says, not this one. The crowd doesn't make the wide road safe. It's the exact reason it's dangerous. And some of the people crowding that road aren't even lost. They think they've already made it. Jesus said some will stand before him and say, "We prophesied in your name. We cast out demons in your name." And he'll answer, "I never knew you." Let it sink in. They weren't lying. They believed every word, right up until they heard his answer. Sign 4. You actually know him. Not just about him, not just performing for him. Before we reach the final signs, subscribe, because this channel confronts the biblical truths many people avoid until it's too late to do anything about them. Now here's where it gets uncomfortable for everyone. Jesus describes the nations gathered before his throne, every person exposed before a judge who cannot be deceived. He divides them the way a shepherd divides sheep from goats. No vote, no appeal, just a line drawn down the middle. The ones on his right hear him say, "I was hungry, and you fed me. Thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. A stranger, and you welcomed me in." They're genuinely confused. When did we ever see you like that? The ones on the wrong side ask the same question for the opposite reason. When did we ever see you hungry and not help you? They didn't know they'd failed, because they never had the faith that would have moved them to notice in the first place. Sign 5. Your faith actually moved your hands, not just your mouth. Not the version of you that shows up on Sunday, the version that shows up when nobody's watching and nothing's in it for you. By the time either group finds out which side they're on, it's not a warning anymore. It's final. Then the room changes completely. A throne. Books opened. One for every choice, every silence, every unseen thing you ever did or didn't do. All of it written down. And one more book opens after that. A different book entirely. Not a record of what you did. A record of whether your name is in it at all. And it's not something you'll ever get to check for yourself beforehand. Sign 6. Your name written in the book of life. It's not a sign you can manufacture, and it's not one you can inspect. It's the final divine confirmation behind every other sign, the proof sealed that the faith was real. So don't ask what you've done. Don't ask what's been done to you. Ask the only question that's actually being asked. Is your name already written down? Because once your final breath leaves your body, you will not be asking whether your name is written there. You will be discovering the answer.